Previously on Modular, our new adventurers said yes to Vilroy and set their sights on Cole the Warforged.
All right, I got a few pieces of banter for the gang. All right.
Okay.
Serve
Number
'em up.
one, what are we thinking about the Michael B. Jordan, Timothy Chalamet race for Best Actor?
I didn't know they were racing.
Well,
Uh,
Race?
I mean, white versus
is this
black. Tale
sinners
as
and
old as time.
what is?
Sinners and
Marty
Marty.
Supreme?
Marty
Yeah,
Oh, I
but
didn't see
not the
Supreme.
it.
movies, the actors. The actors
Marty's Supreme
vying and
Pizza.
competing for
I
Best
vote.
Actor.
I vote Michael.
Mm,
Well,
yeah.
everyone thought Timmy was a shoo-in, and then he pissed off a lot of people.
He's been
He
acting
talked
like a
Yeah, that's
little
shit.
what I heard.
bitch. He's been
He
acting like a little
talked.
bitch.
He is a little bitch. I fear to say.
I
Um,
failed him. He's a little
I
bitch,
failed
but
him.
I failed
I
him.
I failed him.
failed him.
He entered my class of being a cool guy, and I fucking flunked him. Now he's a little
I
bitch.
know people keep making like sad, somber edits to him being like, fuck ballet. And then it's like a cut to him acting like a twink on stage. And I'm like, man,
Exactly.
understand your roots.
Exactly. Whereas Michael B. Jordan is like humble,
And hot.
attractive, yeah,
Like objectively. Like,
Yeah,
objectively like the
yeah.
most gorgeous man.
yeah. It's like
So, you
anyone
know,
that says he's
Maybe not the most gorgeous.
I don't know, anyone that says that Michael B. Jordan isn't handsome is just trying hard to be different.
Yeah,
yeah,
Like
for sure.
yeah,
he's
just
just a
being
handsome
contrarian.
guy. Yeah, they're just being
Yeah,
Yeah.
contrarian because he's handsome.
hmm
yeah. That's so anyway, let's hope that that happens and Michael B.
Okay.
Jordan wins an
I
Oscar.
hope they get into a duel live at the Oscars.
A duel.
Yeah. Like
Du-du-du-du,
I hope,
Back
I hope
duels. We should bring back duels. I don't think we're getting into enough
Well, Timothy
duels.
Chalamet does play Yu-Gi-Oh! So
does he really?
Oh,
he likes it.
sick.
He likes a
Wow.
duel. And Michael B. Jordan watches Naruto, so they're both dorks.
I love that. I
That's
love
so
it.
true.
I love it when like famous
So it could
people.
be an entertaining duel.
Yeah.
Could be an entertaining duel.
You know
But
who
if
I
it's
think is
Naruto versus Yugi, Naruto's gonna fucking rip Yugi's little fucking fuck ass hair off of his head.
That's so true.
yeah, but Yugi wouldn't fight. Yugi would use his monsters.
Naruto will
A
fuck those
duel,
monsters.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Like
that makes
Apex.
sense.
Rasengan
I don't
is gonna
remember
Apex.
that part of
destroy that
Naruto.
dark magician.
Apex Naruto is like next level.
Anyway, speaking of more anime stuff, I completely forgot that there's an entire section of Pokemon Fire Red / Leaf Green where you're just running through the plot of Die Hard. And you're just you go to you go
Oh.
to you go to the tower in Saffron City and it's like Silphco's, but everyone's hostage and you walk into one room
Yeah.
and there's like a lady and a man sitting next to each other. You talk to the lady, she's like, the man next to me is a coward. You talk to the man, he's like, please help me. God, please help me. We're gonna die. Team Rocket's gonna fucking kill my kids. Uh, and then you kill them one by one, just like John McClane killed those Germans.
Just like it.
Just like it.
My scyther was slashing dudes' throats open.
I mean, it's not
The
hard
DLC.
when all they have is Rattata and Raticate and
And
Zubat
coughing.
and coughing.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I just have to remember who has what, and then I'm like, you're done for. And then you fight Giovanni at the end, and he's got his Rhyhorn, and I'm like, bro, I picked Squirtle. I have a Blastoise. I'm gonna kill you. Your Pokemon's gonna die, and I'm gonna feast upon its flesh. uh,
No
Um,
fainting here.
I've beaten Fire Red already.
yeah.
Sick, dude.
I'm still going through the post game. Well, I'm taking a little break because I'm playing Pokopia right now, which is so much fun, guys. If you ever
Yeah.
get a Switch 2, I recommend it.
So Pokopia, tell us more. What's going on with that?
Yeah,
Because
what
I'm
is that?
I've seen it and I'm confused.
So it's like Minecraft and fucking what's it called? Animal Crossing,
Uh-huh.
but Pokemon, right? And I was just explaining this to a friend today. The like while you're in it, you learn little story bits. Apparently there was some great like weather climate catastrophe that happened all over the world, and so humans were like, we gotta, spoilers for the game, guys. And so humans were like, we have to get out of here. Let's store all of the Pokemon into one big PC storage system, and we'll go to space. And then once the Earth is re-inhabitable, we'll come back and be reunited. Well, for some reason, some of the Pokemon either don't go into the PC storage system or they get released early, and you play as a Ditto, and you have to go and basically rebuild the Earth after this climate apocalypse. And the only
Sounds really
inhabitants are other
cute.
Pokemon. It
This
is. It's
is
so cute. It's so much fun.
I was just say it sounds really dark. I did see
It's
that.
just it's just really
It's
funny
just because
because
I know what it looks like because Thorne sent us a video that I'm like,
It's
that's
true.
okay. Now I understand the context. That's cute. But you're like, climate apocalypse. How cute.
Trendy. Trending. Trend alert.
I
so what were you saying, Luke?
I just saw the picture of Charmander saying I threw up, and that made me laugh so hard. I was like,
That
me
I
too.
wish
So
Charmander threw up
so
in the
here's
game.
yeah, like what so you know how like a kid will stand at the door after they vomit really hard?
Uh-huh.
What would you say if Charmander stood in your doorway and said, I threw up?
I mean, I'd probably say hello.
And welcome?
My name is once again Ash Ketchum.
My name is Dwibbo because that's what I named my Ditto.
It's pretty good.
No, my name is Shelby Spencer. Sorry, I didn't see the order.
My name is Raven.
And this is Modular.
The podcast where we take you through the modules written by Wizards of the Coast for the fifth edition of Dungeons and Dragons.
That's right, Dwibbo. These are the pre-written stories made by the folks who made up D&D. We didn't write them, but we're here to run them for you.
And why do we do this?
Well, Pukey Charmander, maybe you're a DM who is thinking about running a particular campaign and you want to get a feel for how it plays out. Maybe you're a player who's already been in this particular campaign and you want to reminisce on the good old days.
Maybe you just really want to listen to four friends who kind of talk to each other on the daily, but also not really talk about literally anything other than Dungeons and Dragons for 15 minutes because that's what they want to talk about. Yeah, maybe you want to listen to that.
Mhm.
But you should be warned, each of our episodes will take on a part of these pre-written adventures. That means there are major spoilers for the key plot points of each story we are running, and right now we are running The Forgotten Relics. So if you don't want spoilers, you should scram.
That's right, Shelby. And you should also be warned that Modular is not a podcast for children. It contains explicit language as well as adult themes like sex, alcohol, drug use, violence, and throw up. So please be aware of these not so kid friendly themes.
Now, without further ado, welcome to Modular.
In session 2 of The Forgotten Relics.
It's a modular pod. It's a modular pod. Little D&D for you and me. Oh yeah.
So, question to sync us up for today. Tell us your characters. Thorin. Thorin is laughing.
Tell us your characters, Thorn.
Tell us, kill your darlings, Thorin. Tell us your characters, their class, a little bit about their combats. What's going on? We're about to enter combat for the first time. So I'd love to learn more from this group. So we're gonna look to Pig first.
Phineas Ignatius Goodman, the notorious PRG. I am a war domain cleric, so while I do have the means and the motive and the modus operandi to keep my allies in the fight, I may be better useful spending my bonus actions to smack a second time with my rather large hammer.
Beautiful. I'm so excited to see that. Pip, what say you?
If we're doing this in character voices, then um, I am a chronergy wizard. That means I can mess with time, I guess, and shit. What's hold on? It's like there's this cool thing, chronal shift. That's what I used last time. I think
Oh,
the
I'm shifting.
Yes, when you let me
it's like
re-roll,
the like silvery barbs, but
but
different,
different.
worse and better at the same time.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, I don't know. I've dropped the Pip voice for this. I'm out off. Yeah, but
It's time magic. All right,
well,
cool.
time
and
magic.
it's silvery barbs, but it can be useful to allies. But if you're using it against an enemy, it is definitely objectively worse because they take the second roll, even if it's a crit.
But yeah, I theorize or I hypothesize that Pip just like had all the different arcane research that they were picking up, and they're just like this one specific flavor. But whenever they started to channel their magic, this is how it manifests.
Love.
Hell yeah.
All right, Tally.
Alagith Tarnborm Tagenbjorn III is a fighter.
TTTT!
And his fighting style is blind fighting.
Because he can't pick
Cool.
anything else.
Because he can't
he's
pick anything
blind.
else because he's blind.
All right.
He
Well,
went for archery, and then a few people died, and he was like, I gotta respec.
The wrong people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's what happened to me mum. Oh. Okay, cool. So greatly appreciate learning more about your characters. Now, I believe we just all rolled some initiative. And
Do you
so
remember
the
what our orders
scene,
are?
Yeah.
yeah, I
Okay,
do.
cool.
Good.
I have
Thank
it.
God, because I don't remember. I think I rolled a natural
Yeah.
30, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it was like a 46 or something
It was
crazy.
really good.
So Pig, you rolled an 11. Uh, so it is. This is this. What had just happened basically was you saw a another shifter, the shifter that you'd caught sight of earlier, emerge from that alleyway where Cole was standing nearby. Tally, you had just reached Cole when this had happened, and you
Yeah, and
can
I
tell.
tackled Cole to the ground.
Yes, Cole is tackled to the ground. So after you took your action, they entered the fight. So would we stop at it? Where would we start in initiative order if they're just entering the fight? Tally just completed his turn. Technically, it's Pip next. So I think they would
That's
just join in
that's where
on the
you should
battle.
begin.
Yep. So Pip, it is your turn. You just saw, let me count how many combatants. So it's one, two, three. There are three, well, four kobolds and then a shifter.
So 5
Um,
dudes.
5,
Yes.
mathematically.
let's see. How far away is the shifter?
The shifter is the one that's closest. It would be probably about like 15 feet away from y'all.
Okay.
And then the others are kind of just clustered behind them. There's not a map for this specific
I am further
encounter.
back, also, I remember
Yes.
canonically.
You are.
Okay. If I tried to cast sleep on the shifter, is it far enough away? Like, would anyone else get caught up in that?
What's the radius on that?
20 feet.
I think you could definitely hit him.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Or
it's a
her.
90-foot, like it's just it's a 20-foot like
Circle.
area of effect.
Circle. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna
If it's centered on the
roll-
shifter, you should be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll to see how many hit points I can affect.
How many HPs?
HPs.
The spell sleep, DMs listening in 2024 rules is fucking whack.
What does it do now?
Yeah,
That
what
was
does it do
21.
now?
You have to make a save. If you fail, your first turn, you're not knocked unconscious. You're just like incapacitated, and then you repeat the save. You get 2 saves before you're potentially put to sleep.
That is shitty.
And then all that needs to wake you up is for you to take damage. So it's like, what the sleep was already not that sleep didn't like scale well in 2014. Now it's just fucking useless.
Yeah, what the
Well,
hell?
good thing we're not
What the
using
hell?
those rules.
Yeah,
Yes.
they really
Go ahead
fucking
and
looked at Sleep and said, "How can we make this worse, guys?"
We said, how
go
can we
go ahead and
cuck
roll
you,
that up,
Sleep?
Shelby.
I did. It's
Okay.
21.
Okay, 21. So if yes, the shifter goes down, and so the shifter was walking out, obviously eyes set on Cole. You have what they want. In the middle of it screaming at y'all, it essentially just starts dozing mid-breath and falls to the ground. And that shifter is out of combat.
Just face plants into the mud.
Yeah, face plants into the mud.
Were any of those kobolds within 20 feet of it? Because I guess we have 21 HP worth
I would say
of
that
sleep magic.
let's see. Well, and I don't have a visual. I probably should find some random map for us to use.
You
Notes
can
for
do
next
this.
time.
Yeah,
Don't put yourself on a crutch.
yeah, it's
All
You're
right.
theater of the
Thanks,
powerful.
King.
mind.
Thanks, King. Thanks, King. Let's say I think you could probably get one of the kobolds was probably close enough, I would think.
Okay, so
Within a
they can be
20-foot
snoozing too.
radius in an alley?
So they ran out of the alley some.
Okay.
Thorin's like, Raven, you can do whatever you say goes, Raven. We've got your back.
What? I'm gonna
Raven says
question
something,
you.
and then Thorin's like, wait, but that's wrong.
So the shifter, and I'll say you can get a shifter and another kobold.
Well, then they're got. That's my action. And I'm going to, I guess, continue running over to where Cole is.
Okay. So I'll say that this kobold is asleep. And then next up in order is a kobold acolyte.
Acolyte.
Yeah.
This
And
gorgeous.
it's going to run out, and after seeing you, Tally, tackle Cole to the ground, is going to cast Sacred Flame. So let me get
On who?
on you,
Oh,
Tally.
okay.
You need a dex saving throw then.
A dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
That is an 18.
Oh yeah, you for sure you saved. Is
Oh
that
my
half
god, my
damage?
dice are pulsing. No, it's no damage.
Nope, damage. No damage. All
Pulsing.
right. So that was the acolyte's turn. Pig, you're up next. There are still there's the acolyte and two more kobolds. They're kind of funneled back behind, emerging out of the alleyway.
Well, it seems like
Heading
the
towards-
acolyte is the biggest threat.
Mm-hmm.
Does that seem fair?
Now that the shifter is out, for sure, you can tell that the kobolds are kind of just like they're there.
What's
help
my
out.
distance?
You hadn't run to catch up yet. You're at least
75 feet away.
I was gonna say probably like around 60 feet away.
Okay. So I'm going to move up my 30 feet to be
Mhm.
30 feet. And I'm going to look at this acolyte and I'm going to say, this morning, I prayed to the gods to give me strength and patience. I was granted the former. And I am going to throw my boomerang at his head.
Hell yeah. What does the boomerang look? What does the boomerang look like?
It looks like a steampunk boomerang with a 22
That's
to
sick
hit.
as hell.
Yeah,
dude.
that hits. That hits. I imagine there are some like bolts hanging off of it, a
Yeah.
wrench at the
Just
bottom.
completely unnecessary.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
that's it.
completely
Yeah.
decorative.
What is the tricked out bat from The Walking Dead? What do they call
Lucille.
that thing? Lucille. It's
Yeah.
that, but
It's
boomerang
the
form.
Lucille of boomerangs. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
there's just like there's like a gear on there that you can turn. It does
Yeah.
nothing. So 22 hits this acolyte in the
Oh, of
foss.
course.
That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage as I hit it
So-
betwixt its eyes.
With a loud ass thunk, you see this acolyte goes from feeling a little bold to scared in one single hit. All right, anything else on your turn?
I say, if I had a second boomerang, you would be dead. But that's all I got.
You just hear oh.
Does the boomerang not come back to you?
No, not.
Really bad boomerang.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a shitty ass boomerang.
I
Can't
don't
make
think there's any
sacrifices.
mechanics to make it come back to me. The boomerang
Make
is
it a
ranged
packed weapon.
Honestly, that
on
would
a
be sick.
miss, a boomerang
Okay.
returns to the
Yeah.
player's hand.
Yeah.
So
Cool,
it
cool,
just
cool.
hits it and then clatters to the ground. Fuck! I kind of wish I missed.
That would have been a really sick intimidation technique, just to go and
Yeah,
then
it's
have
true.
it.
Around its head. The next
Yeah.
time it won't miss.
Oh, you get advantage on the next one, actually. All right, so that was Pig's turn. Now we have the next kobold. It's going to have to use. It's going to get close. Well, not close enough to have pack tactics. So it's going to run up to you, Pig, and try and hit you with a dagger. Does a 15 hit?
No.
It does not. All right, so
No.
this kobold misses. The next kobold is
So
going.
this one's in melee range of me now?
Yes.
Or it didn't throw the dagger? Okay.
No,
cool.
yeah, it ran straight to you. And this next kobold is after seeing. And then, did you move up any, Pip? Did you use any movement?
Yeah, I said I was
Okay.
getting closer to Cole.
All right, cool. So it's going to reach in its the back pocket and pull out a sling and try to hit you with
Oh
that.
God! Flee! He's got a sling!
So that's 14 to hit.
That hits.
And with the ding on the face of your monitor, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. What sound does Pip make when they get hit?
They say, "Watch the screen."
It's just like dial-up sounds.
Yeah.
Or like when you drop your computer or something and the fan starts making
Yeah,
a really
yeah.
loud
yeah,
noise.
yeah.
Terrible.
Because you gotta bop it
terrible.
again.
It's like a paperclip is stuck in there. Yeah. All right, Tally, we are back at the top of the order. In this purpose, Cole is kind of useless, is non-combatant. She has ducked out in fear.
Does it look like they're interested in potentially hurting her?
Oh,
Or
well, they don't. I don't think they want her dead, but they're gonna try and get her with any means.
How far from me are these kobolds?
So Tally moved up to 30 feet. One of them
Yeah.
is on Tally, so that one is probably about a 30 feet away.
On
Then,
Pig.
or on Pig, sorry, on Pig. So that's about 30 feet away. And then the other one used a sling from where it's standing right now to attack Pip. That one's probably 20-ish feet away.
Okay, and the acolyte?
The acolyte also is out of range.
15 feet away.
Yeah.
Like,
About
right? 'cause
15
Not
feet
out of
away.
range,
That
but like
that
not
one
on
stepped
you.
up to
Yeah, it stepped
Sacred
up, but
Flame.
it's still on its. Those two are close to each other.
But there's
Hmm.
got to be one more, right? Because there are 5 total.
So one of them's asleep.
Oh, that's
So it's
right.
the acolyte,
You
the
could
two
decapitate
kobolds.
that one.
So true.
Hmm.
So there's the asleep shifter and the asleep kobold.
Yeah. Okay. So
Useful for questioning.
would I, because Sacred Flame is it has a verbal component. Would I have heard in which direction this kobold was coming from? Can I do like a perception?
Yeah, I would say you heard. And what's your blind sight again?
10 feet.
Okay.
That's
So
what I'm
yeah.
asking.
No, so I would say that you heard the direction, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move in the direction until it's within the 10-foot radius.
Okay. I would say you could probably do that pretty easily. I mean, you have been blind for long enough to have a pretty
Yeah.
good sense about
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm gonna head towards that kobold and I'm going to try and hit it with my pike.
And so this is the acolyte, correct?
Yes, that is
Okay.
an 8 to hit. Does an 8 hit?
An 8 does not hit.
Whoa. I am going.
Whoa.
I'm going to do a thing, I believe, when I see that. I am going to. Damn, it's only for me. Never mind.
Damn.
I could.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I could force you to re-roll that.
I mean, that's chill, yeah.
That's chill,
Because you
bro.
got
That was Tally
use
in
the
character
result of
saying
the
that.
second roll.
Okay, let's see what the second roll is. That is a Gentleman's 20.
Oh yeah, that
Hell yeah.
hits.
Okay.
I
That
think with pip
is
chronal shifts, it's just like there's like an electromagnetic pulse or something.
11 points of, I believe it's piercing
Oh,
damage.
so how do you kill this acolyte?
So I'm imagining it sees me running up towards it and it's trying to cast another sacred flame. And as its mouth is open, my pike just slides through it.
Beautiful. And with that, it is your turn, Pip.
All right. So,
You got the one that hit you on the head, the one
mhm.
that's on Pig, and then there's one more after
You're
that.
gonna have to refer to me as Phineas because Pip and Pig are
Phineas.
just too close.
That's true.
Mm.
They're just
That's
too
true.
close.
Phineas.
Let's
Come on, man.
see. Okay, I think so. I want to try and keep some of these people at bay that haven't quite made it up to Cole yet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna blast somebody with a ray of frost. That
Get to
is
blast
further
it.
off. I'm gonna get to blast.
We'll
That is
say,
a 15. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
oh yeah, that hits.
So its speed will be reduced by 10, and it will take. That's only 2 damage, but
No, this kobold that you hit, let's say you hit one of the ones that really hasn't been doing much yet. And it looks pretty terrified.
does it
All
look
right.
frosty?
It looks
Frigid?
frosted. It looks frosted, absolutely
It's
from
tips. Its tips are frosted now.
its tips are frosted, its toes are frosted, absolutely frosted.
I think Pip's screen looks like a screensaver, like snow falling, a little snow
Oh,
globe.
that's cute.
Uh-huh.
That's
All right.
cute.
This kobold is asleep. This acolyte is dead. And Phineas, it is your go in initiative.
Okay.
You have this kobold that just skittered on up to you. It hasn't taken a hit yet.
I'm gonna look down at him and I'm gonna say, good luck in the afterlife. And I'm going to swing my warhammer down towards his head. That is a 14 to hit,
Oh yeah, that hits.
and that deals him 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
And that you have a flashback to that job that you just took, killing those rats in that basement, and you hear a crunch.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Damn. And then I'm gonna move up. How far is the one next to Pip?
That one isn't next to Pip. That one
Oh,
used
that's right.
its
That's
sling.
right. Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can make it up there for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to that one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna burn use of my War Priest, and I'm gonna make a second attack as a bonus action.
Of course you are.
Burn your channel
Now,
divinity to kill 2 rats.
that would be a 9 to hit. I will also burn my channel divinity
To kill two rats.
to add plus 10, so that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, you hit. So you're gonna kill this thing, I
All
guarantee
right,
you.
yeah, so that is 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, so how do you kill this kobold?
So I bonk his friend on the top of the head like little bunny foo-foo, and then I sprint towards him, and at the last second I go from sprinting bipedal to dropping like a boar, and I charge him on all fours, and then I swipe up with that hammer, and when I hit him, Team Rocket goes blasting off again, and he just disappears.
Hell
You
yeah, dude.
you all, with the clang of a few really sad slings and daggers from these dropped kobolds, you hear gasps of fear from bystanders that just saw like pretty serious gnarly bloodshed because Phineas does not take anything lightly. I imagine that's how you killed the rats in the basement too,
Yes.
with that much pleasure and gusto. There are
Gotta
people
make sure they're good
scattering.
and dead.
There are people scattering about. Technically, we're still in initiative, but it's just the shifter and that last kobold, the two that you have put to sleep, Pip. Cole has ducked out behind a cart that was laid in the middle of the street by a terrified mother and her kids as she ran from this battle that was taking place. Like, imagine everyone has like PTSD because this war was awful, and like y'all are in here just beating the shit out of folks in the
Hey,
street.
look, a free cart.
And Cole pokes her head out and kind of looks to survey the scene. But you do have two asleep combatants.
I'm gonna go tie those fuckers up.
Alrighty.
Hell yeah.
But you need me to make a tying check?
Sure. Let's have some fun. Let's say
Actually, I
survival.
have I have no rope. Does anyone have rope?
Does anyone have rope?
Let me look.
Can I check
Might.
the woman's cart?
Yeah, actually, roll an
I
event.
do have rope. I have 50
Okay,
feet of rope.
so we have 50 feet of rope.
All right,
Um,
so
I'm gonna say, as Tally, Pig, you don't here, take this rope.
all right, and I will tie them up. And I'm not gonna cut the rope to respect Tally's rope. I'm gonna tie them.
In 50 feet of rope.
I'm gonna like
Tie them, like hold them up like this.
you know how robber barons like will tie you
Yeah.
tie like the hero and the damsel together back to back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to tie them like that.
So
Hell yeah.
I'll say that you all probably also kind of shift these bodies out of the way. Maybe drag these two that you had left over into the alley. If you're Cole obviously has some more information that she needs to get out, but if you're wanting to question these two, the time would probably be good to do it sooner rather than later.
I'm gonna look to Pip and say, Pippi, you should likely question Cole. I'm not very good with your kind, apparently, and I have a feeling that Tally isn't very good at reading faces.
Yes, I think you'll be good with the hostages. And then Pip goes to talk to Cole.
All right. So we'll start with Pip and Cole, and what you see is a Pip is an obviously very, very scared individual, on the run from something. These whoever these people are, they were obviously after her for whatever it is that she knows. And she's kind of still ducking behind that little cart, and just looking around.
It is okay now. My
Oh,
friends killed several of the enemies, and the other two are asleep.
that's oh, that's so good. I was afraid that you all would get swept up in this mess.
We were hoping to get swept up in some mess.
Oh, well, I I have a lot of mess.
That's what we've come to ask you about.
It's mostly about a friend, and you can see uh while she, obviously Warforged not carrying expression in the same exact way, her shoulders kind of hunch a little forward. She leans over. You can tell that she's very upset at the mentioning of this friend. Her name's Razor. Well, or was. We we were created, at the same time. We served together in the war, and that's how and she gestures to her arm and then sees yours and says, "That's how I lost mine." It's not easy to find work around here when you're like me and you. It's
Don't I know it?
it's it's actually really hard. We just needed money, and it came down to it where we would take any job. Razor let me know, I think this was, about a month ago, that she found Alden O'Brien, the big fancy Dragon Mark house guy. He had all of these, I guess, missions set out, and a lot of Warforged have went on to help, and it was hard work, really hard work, and I couldn't help. But Razor was going to save up money and fix my busted arm. But it's too late for that now. She's she's gone, and I knew that something was wrong when she was coming home, and like it was, she was tired and broken. She started talking about how the O'Dryan son, he's been kidnapped. And there's some really sketchy shit happening down there. The
Kidnapped.
Das, yes, kidnapped right out from under his nose.
That is serious.
And the Dosk, and I have the feeling that's who was just after me right now. They're down there too. It's weird,
Well,
and all I know is that my friend is dead and I don't feel safe here.
well, we will keep you safe.
Okay, listen, I probably should skip down. This is my sign that I shouldn't be here.
That's probably a good idea, but
Listen,
you have to lay low on the way out of town too.
Cole nods and kind of filters down through her pockets on, I envision she's probably just like kind of wearing like a smock, reaches down in the pocket, and it's like remnants of the job contract that Razor signed. It's proof that Razor took this job. Here, give this to Vilroy. Tell her I'm gone. But this is the proof. We know that Razor took this job. We know that something's up with Alden. And if you are tasked to figure this out and help Vilroy, I suggest that you go and speak at the Dragon Marked houses.
We will do that. Thank you.
Uh,
Before you go, Pip takes off their colorful poncho and gives it to Raise or to Cole and says, "This might help distract them."
Cole reaches out that left arm and places it on your shoulder, Pip. You might be a little different, but you're very kind. And gives you a nice pat on the shoulder and tucks it out of there, not without giving you a little wave goodbye. And thank you for killing all those kobolds.
Without the
It was
poncho,
my
you can see
pleasure.
that without the poncho though, you can see like they have like their full like acronym designation kind of on their chest, but like where their part of like their shoulder has been crushed in, all that's left of it is just PIP. So it's just Pip.
No.
Meet the queens. Meet the queens, Pip. All right, so you have successfully obtained all of that important intel from our friend Cole. Let's hope that she finds somewhere safe to hide. She will. All right, and now we cut to, we have Phineas and Tally questioning the asleep kobold and shifter.
So I'm gonna go ahead and knock the shifter like on the temple with the back of my pike. Wake up, fucker.
Oh, what?
Oh,
I thought I was gonna be bad cop. That's fine. I'll be good cop.
No, no, you are gonna be bad cop.
I'll be bad
Okay?
cop. I'm bad cop. I'm bad
You
cop.
are okay. Anyways,
you
I'm
look
bad,
down and the
baby.
shifter is like really, really groggy, looking through cracked lidded eyes, and all the shifter sees is the two of you arguing about who's going to be good cop and bad cop.
Hey,
okay. Look, you see this man right here? This feral son of a bitch frothing at the mouth, ready to tear into your flesh. Okay? The only thing that's stopping me from letting him get to you is that I know you have some information. So why don't you go ahead and tell us, and we'll turn you over to the authorities, and you'll get to live the rest of your life out in a nice, cushy cell. Or, since we kind of do have a license to kill, I can let my friend here mutilate you in the most grotesque and gruesome ways you can possibly imagine.
Let's get a,
intimidation check.
yeah, I want to call that intimidation, and I'll say
I
with
feel like they would have it.
advantage
Yeah.
because Phineas is growling
There's a
on like all
demonstration
floors.
happening.
Yeah, like there's a live
Um,
demonstration occurring.
Okay. That was so close to a natural 20. My highest was a 17.
Oh yeah, I would say that's plenty good enough. The shifter kind of recoils a little bit and jumps back at the sight of Phineas and looks back to you, Tally. Well, I guess you're blind anyways, and you can't really see me, but this
What
is,
does that have to do with fucking anything?
I don't know, like,
My friend might not
you
be able
can't,
to see your face, but he can see through your bullshit.
it's just a lot of accusations, and we're just believing everything you have to say to me. Whatever, whatever, whatever. I'll tell you the truth. And the truth is, I don't know much. I was hired by the
By whom?
Dask. The
By the
Dask.
Dosk?
The
Okay.
Dask.
Well,
Don't
how do you
if
spell
you
that?
would Daask.
Dask.
The
Yeah.
ask.
We were sent a letter and we were asked to kill that Warforged. We saw how that panned out.
Where's the
So
letter?
it's destroyed upon arrival. Instructions.
If it was destroyed upon arrival, how did you read it?
Well, after reading, says the guy that can't read. Ha ha ha.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my dagger and I'm gonna cut him on the cheek.
Okay, listen.
That's that's for that.
Listen, I'm being honest. The letter is gone. We destroyed it after reading it. We took the job. The lieutenant, I've never met her, but her name's Gara. She's the one that told us to do it.
Fuck, from the Sand
Did
Village.
she tell you why?
No other information. Just
Just
the
to kill.
instructions, just to kill Cole.
Okay.
And I mean, we knew that Cole probably knew something. That's how it goes.
Okay. And what is your name?
Me, I'm the Hound.
The Hound. Okay. If I could see you, I bet I'd understand why. You do kind of smell like a wet dog. So, Pig, I don't know about you. Do you have any questions? Any further concerns?
Me,
Maybe I'm tapped.
Not for the hound here. And I'm going to pretty pretty roughly grab the hound by the legs and like swivel him so that now the kobold is facing
okay.
us and wake up
So,
the kobold.
so the kobold jerks awake at that stark movement. Tonsil the kobold says, I don't know what anything else. That's all I know. That's
E-
a
ev-
dusk. Gara.
Every everything the hound told us is what you know as well.
It's true. I know nothing. I had my tonsils removed last week.
What if I told you if you don't spit out one more piece of information for us,
There's nothing to spit.
I'm going to kill you?
I guess you're gonna have to. I have nothing else to tell you. Do you want to know where I was born? My mom, she was poor. She had me when she was just 12. That's young. Even by kobold standards, it's young. What else do you want to know?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Who what was it? Were you working for this hound? The hound works for you. What's the relation here?
I, we all work together.
Who's a boss?
Rose Middle Management. The Gara's the boss. I'm not even good enough to be Gara.
So on this mission, there was no hierarchy.
I mean, the Hound, I just told you. The Hound is the middleman. I'm
All right.
below the Hound. Gara is
All right.
beyond conceivable.
What's your name's Tonsil?
Tunsil, you
Next
killed
to
my
me?
brothers. You killed my brother's stone.
Oh, Tonsil Stone. Yes.
We were
Sad.
twins.
Well, he should not have tried to stab me with a toothpick.
Yeah, well, we were born so prematurely.
All right, I'm gonna spin him back around so I'm facing the hound.
Okay.
What aren't you telling us?
I swear, we have told you the whole fucking truth.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, you can. Please do.
That's 13.
Yeah, no, they have both told you, like, that is all that they have to know. They are low hanging fruit in this larger criminal organization.
Now tell me, hound, tonsil. I'm gonna spin them so they're sideways and they can both look at me.
Okay.
What will you do, say, if we cut you free?
Well, no, hold on a second. We're not cutting them free. We're gonna turn them in.
Tally. Okay, scratch that. What will you do if we turn you in? Does Dusk have any way of reaching you while you're inside?
Dusk doesn't care about us. We're just trash to them. It was a job.
So we're looking for Lieutenant Gara. Is there anyone else we should know about?
No. There's no one else.
All right, well,
But
good.
if you want to find that rich kid's son, you should get some advice from him first.
What
He's-
rich kid's son?
What? We want a part of the other conversation.
Yeah.
Well, that's all he says.
What rich kid?
House O'Brien.
House O'Brien's got a rich kid
O'Brien.
missing. O'Brien.
Orion.
Oh, right. Oh, Conan O'Brien.
Yeah. Love his
Okay.
late night show.
So remember when I asked you earlier if there was anything else you should tell me, and you said no, and now you're telling me something else? I'm going to punch Tonsil in the temple.
Okay. You knock the shit out of him. Like
I
he's
knock him out. Hound. Remember when I said earlier if there was anything else you should tell us, and now Tonsil starts talking about a rich kid's son. What the fuck is going on with this rich kid? How's he tied to Cole?
what I know. Sorry. I'm overtaken by the emotion of all this. It's just really heavy. Cole was just collateral, caught up working this job, Dusk. It's all intertwined. I suggest that you go talk to the House Orion members that are still alive. And and up in the Enclave, the son that the rich kid that we're talking about, it's Alden is currently pretty big around there, and his son, not Weave as in me, but Dusk is suspected to have stolen him.
Okay, so this is, like Pig said, more information you could have told us. And you didn't, so I think it's only fair. Which question? Which leg's your dominant leg?
I'm a lefty. Why?
I'm gonna gesture for Pig.
I break his right knee.
You hear a low guttural moan shake from the core of Hound.
Like I think it's like because the way I described it, like both of their legs are like outstretched, right? Like
Yeah.
they sit on their
Yeah.
butt and their legs are out. So yeah, I just stomp down on that right knee until it hyperextends and
Yeah.
cracks the wrong direction.
You hear a low guttural moan. I'm sorry. I won't forget to tell you anything else. I swear that's it. I swear on my mother. I swear.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you're forgetting to tell us?
I promise. I promise. And Hound is just crying at this point.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure they get you some ice. Let's go ahead and escort these two folks to the authorities.
So, and you would know where Vilroy's kind of like main office is stationed. And everyone knows, the Strong Watch knows that y'all are contracted employees, you're 1099 workers at this point. So you have the clearance to just waltz on in there and deposit these little fuckers.
These
criminals.
As we deposit them, I'm gonna explain to them the broken leg and say that it happened in a nasty fall as he was running and that we were chasing him.
And then you see the Hound look up at you, cut their eyes up, and then just look forward and nod along peacefully. Like they're not going to question what you're saying. All right, so Vilroy stands up from behind her desk. Well, good work. It's satisfying to see that something's coming from this. And what did Cole have to say?
Cole said she had a friend named Razor who was doing some sketchy work. They don't know exactly what the nature of the work was, but it seemed dangerous. And she was working for, did she say who she was working for? I don't remember that part.
The O'Dryans.
The O'Dryan, the Dorian,
Yeah, the Dorians.
the Dorians.
The O'Driscolls.
The O'Driscolls, yeah.
Working for the O'Driscolls.
Yeah, it's the O'Driscolls. Yes, that was correct though.
Apparently, other Warforged were also being recruited. But she was planning to leave. And then she was killed.
Most suspicious, certainly.
Why specifically Warforged?
Why basically because they're still viewed as
That was Tally asking.
Oh, okay, sorry. God, fuck. Tally,
Well-
wouldn't you know, they although times have changed, people still aren't as kind to the Warforged as they should be.
Cole said they were looking for manual laborers. That's why she couldn't take the job, because of her arm.
Well, why would Dorian want all these laborers? What's the connection then? Why is he acting so cagey?
Well, it could be because his son was kidnapped.
And then you hear like a pin drop like in the station, like kind of clatters, and everyone's like looking around because there are some people like milling about in the station. And then Vilroy pulls you in closer. Kidnapped? You're joking.
That's what Cole said. There were rumors.
This calls for a bit of a diplomatic visit. One that I can't go on.
Well, look on the bright side, Vilroy. As we all, well, not Tally, of course, everything's a bit grey for him, but look on the bright side. You've got 3 great diplomats here to go for you.
Some blind people still have light perception. He might
fair.
still see the bright side.
Tally, what brights do you see versus darks in
Can we just, where are we going? Who do we need to talk to?
Oh, you were always so direct. Well, to the house in the Upper Central Plateau.
I've been telling him he needs a lighter touch.
And Vilroy blushes again. I need you all to get out of my office as soon as possible and get on your way to the Unicorn Estate. That's where the Dorian.
Dorian. Dorian.
Oh my god.
The Dorians. That's where the Dorians. You can find them. But be on your best behavior. See what you can find out. And if you could possibly help him recover his son from this kidnapping, even better. But I feel nervous about the work that's happening here. Modular is Luke Job as Phineas Ignatius Goodman. Shelby Spencer is Pip, Thorin George is Tally, and Raven Walker is our DM. The story that you heard today, as well as 99% of the characters, were created by Wizards of the Coast and can be found in the book Eberron, Rising from the Last War. Holly Lyons Hawks is our fantastic editor. Raven Walker does our cover art. Our intro, outro, and title music today was written and performed by Max Hedman. You can find Max's music anywhere you listen to music. Battle music is courtesy of Descript. You can follow us on Twitter at ModThePod. Join our private Facebook group at the Modular Podcast Fan Club. And you can follow us on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at the Modular Podcast. You should also join our Discord, which you can find on any of the socials I just mentioned. Here's a quick shout out to our friend Christian, who started listening to the pod just this season. Shout out, Christian. You know who you are. We love you. We appreciate you. And you know what? Have a good day, buddy. That's from me. Raven. New episodes come out every Tuesday, and until then, thank you for listening to Modular.